Diddy's crazy NDA revealed. We got to talk about this and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button. We got to talk about Diddy because, listen, I will tell you that, since we've been covering Diddy, there's been a lot of roller coasters, girl. It's giving very much Six Flags, okay? You just never know if it's gonna break down. You never know how fast it's gonna go. You don't know if you're gonna get stuck upside down, bitch. It's just a whole fucking thing. And, I will be very honest with the whole Diddy situation, every day there's something new. Now, I did see this that came out a couple days ago, but I put two and two together with something. So there is some information that is leaked of his alleged NDA. So take a look at this and then we can talk. Okay, so Diddy's crazy NDA has been leaked. Now, I'm telling you, this is like a legal type document, so I'm going to share it with you guys, but I'm going to have you guys to pause and read, because I'm gonna be very honest with you, girl. There's a lot of big words that I just don't know. So yeah, just like overall, I will like talk to you guys, but like you could like pause and read. But basically, there's so many stipulations about when you can speak out, when you cannot speak out, how many, how long it's going to be between you sign and when you can, say something. I mean, this NDA, just mind you, this was just allegedly if you go to a party, if you enter his home. This is what they're allegedly saying, that this is a document that everyone had to sign in order to be part of anything in the inner circle with Diddy. So that is the crazy thing, that it's like you are, in my opinion, hiding so much, and you want everyone to stay silent because you're terrified of what they might say. So this is the NDA, you guys. Now, mind you, famous people usually have NDAs right in their doorway. So literally when they're coming in to, when you're coming into their home, before they even see you, you got to sign an NDA. Allegedly, the Kardashians have NDAs right at the doorstep when you first walk in. It also says here that, of course, you can read the document, but it's worth noting that the NDA lasts for the life of the artist plus 20 years after their death, or a grand total of 70 years, whichever is longer. The length of NDAs varies from agreement to agreement, but this is certainly on the longer side. So like I said, there's different NDAs, there could be like a year, like 5 years or whatever, but this one is literally like 70 years. And obviously we know all of the things that Diddy is, being accused of, and, him trying to make bail for the third time. It's so crazy to me to think that like Diddy is trying so hard to leave and to like make the judge believe that he's not a flight risk, when hello, this man would disappear off the face of the world in like literally 2 seconds if they gave him the chance to be free. So this is affirming to what I really think, that this is the reason why celebrities are silent, because they absolutely know that they cannot say anything legally, right? But my question to all my like law friends out there is, can the court can the court force you to break an NDA? Let's ask Google. Hey, Google, can a court force you to break an NDA?
On the website reddit.com, they say, first off, ask to speak to judge privately about the NDA. Okay. The contract you're stating is a non-disclosure agreement. If all things are legal, you are bound. Though if the agreement would compel you to say something incriminating either civil or criminal, the agreement is nullified by the legal failure.
I did not quite understand, but what I think that they said, that if it's because of a crime, or if it's because you witnessed something that could help the legal system or civil system or whatever the fuck, then you can break it. That makes sense, right? Yeah, let's just go with that's the answer. Listen, all these celebrities are terrified. I don't know what the fuck Diddy has on them, these alleged tapes, these anything, but girl, 70 years, what is it, 70 years, 20 years after his death, and a total of 70 years. I mean, it's absolutely insane. And if you have this type of NDA, it's for a damn reason, of the horrible things that you've done, and that's why you need an NDA, bitch. This hard, because usually NDAs, they're only for like a year. I've signed some NDAs, and I've signed them for about a year or two. The longest NDA that I've signed was, or I mean, I'm not on it anymore, or I mean, I kind of was, but I was offered a reality show back in the day, and I signed with them for 3 years. And while it was like being developed and all these things, it never actually happened because it was with MTV. MTV at the end decided to go another way, which was horrible because we were literally set to film like a week. Like, let's say it was next week. We were supposed to film next week. We were gonna, I mean, it was just, everything was just like happening. I signed and everything, and then MTV decided to go another way. So, anyways, I'll tell you about that another time. But so yeah, that's the longest that I've signed. And I know that when you work with someone, you do sign an NDA. Some last for 10 years, but like, this is just very extreme. And I believe that the more extreme is because the more you want to hide, right? But I will say this, girl, there's this new article about like Justin Bieber and like all these other celebrities. And do you guys remember when I talked to you about the reason why I believe that some celebrities don't want, Diddy, don't want to speak out about Diddy? Because obviously, now we know NDAs, but also the tapes, right? These alleged freaking tapes. So there has been a lot of talk about these tapes. A lot of people have given their different theories and stuff. But, when this whole thing was like to the max of Justin and Diddy, and Justin being an alleged victim of Diddy, it was said that there was a video, an alleged tape of, Diddy and some younger underage celebrity. So of course, everyone pointed it to be Justin. They obviously thought it was Justin. But I really just think that people just don't, like, even if they don't have anything to do, or there's no tapes and all of that is lies, because of course it's all alleged. But even if they don't have any of that, I don't think they just want to get involved. Some people, they just want to look the other way to certain things. But in my opinion, if you know something that could help, and if you know something that could potentially bring out alleged victims and give them the justice that they deserve, then you should speak out. And I believe that if you do help other people by speaking out, the public will literally like appreciate it and love it so much, because that is what we should do. If we could help someone, let's help someone, right? But this NDA is crazy. I did do another video earlier today about Justin allegedly being over it. So apparently Justin is doing great and he wants nothing to do with Diddy, and he is over it and done with it. So what do we think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. What did you guys think about this NDA? That is so crazy to me. But I do believe some NDAs are important, right? I do believe that if you like go into someone's house, or you work with someone, or any of these things, like people will literally fucking throw you to the wolves for $1,000. So you should, you should like protect yourself, right? Like you really should. And it doesn't mean you're doing something bad. It just means that you're unable to speak out about like, what you saw, like who you saw, like, you know what I mean? If you want to keep your private life private, like get NDAs, who cares? But anyways, girl, what do we think? Let me know in the comments. I love ending the week off with you guys. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. If you want the story time of my failed reality show, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you on my next video. And I'm just so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And I know that this upcoming week is going to be very, very blessed. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. Mwah. Bye.